Please hear me out for a second here. You don't get to complain about the life you're not living if you gave up trying to build it. Don't be the man who dies with a full tank of gas. And I get it, right? That might be sort of a harsh way to start out, but I just don't want to sugarcoat anything today. I want to plant my flag in the ground on this one. This video is for every single dude out there over 40 who quietly gave up and now realizes that life didn't turn out how you wanted. It's interesting. My friend Scott and I talked all about this whole topic last week, and we both agreed that most guys don't want to talk about this at all, especially the guys who need it the most. And you can call it whatever you want. You can call it silent surrender or loser mentality, but it's not because you're a quitter by nature, but because somewhere along the line you just stopped trying. Who knows, man? Maybe you just let the weight of life sit on you for so long and now you're just stuck under it. Trust me, I've been there. So if you have just a few minutes, I want to talk about why this happens, how to fix it, and most importantly, how to be the kind of man who doesn't just exist, but who absolutely thrives. And let's be honest here, like, guys don't announce that they've given up. They don't say, hey, I'm done trying to improve. I'm just going to sit on the couch from here on out. No, they just slowly stop caring. They stop watching what they eat. They stop going to the gym, and they stop trying in their relationships. They wear the same clothes from 2012 because they say they don't care what people think. They stop learning new things, and they start talking about the good old days as if their best days are behind them. It's quiet surrender, and it's BS. But here's where things get interesting and also tragic at the same time. The same guys who stopped trying are also the loudest when it comes to complaining. Like, why don't women like me anymore? How come I didn't get that promotion? How come nobody respects me? Why do I feel so invisible? Brother, you gave up. You stopped doing the hard things that make life rewarding, and now you're mad that life isn't rewarding you. It doesn't work that way. I get fired up about this, but here's something that I want you to understand. You are a process, not a product. You don't reach, say, 40 years old and all of a sudden become some finished version of yourself. You're not like some brand new car off the assembly line. You are a classic muscle car that needs maintenance, upgrades, and the occasional rebuild. But what happens is too many guys get older, they look in the mirror and just say, well, I guess this is just who I am now. No, this is who you're choosing to stay as. Your mind, your body, your potential, they're all capable of transformation. But not if you've somehow convinced yourself that the effort isn't worth it. Stay with me on this because I have got a lot more to talk about, but I want to let you know that you're not always meant to do life alone, and sometimes you need someone to talk to. We all go through stuff from time to time, me included. I'm going through a bunch of stuff right now, and talking to the camera and getting it sort of out is helpful for me. And that's where today's sponsor, BetterHelp, comes in. BetterHelp is a platform where therapists and their clients can communicate effectively to get the most out of therapy. And look, here's the thing about therapy. First of all, don't be embarrassed about it because you're not broken. And second of all, it's one of those things, I'm telling you, that you don't know how much it can really help you until you actually try it. There's going to be a link down below in the description to betterhelp.com/fashion. Clicking on that link gets you 10% off your first month of BetterHelp so that you can connect with a therapist and get started on your very own therapy journey. You just fill out a quick questionnaire about what you're looking for, and then BetterHelp will match you with the therapist in as little as just a couple days. Then you can talk to your therapist however you feel comfortable. It could be messaging, phone, or video. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions whenever it's convenient for you. And the really cool thing is this. Look, so if you don't necessarily click with that first therapist for whatever reason, you can easily switch out to a new therapist until you find someone that you really connect with. So if you could use a tune-up, or if you just need to get a few things off your chest, please consider online therapy with BetterHelp. Just click that link down in the description or go visit betterhelp.com/fashion to get 10% off your first month of therapy. The link is down below. Thank you, BetterHelp, for supporting my channel and for sponsoring today's video. All right, here's how I tend to see things. Men really only have two options: give up or get better. That's kind of it, man. And giving up, All right, looks like blaming other people. It looks like sitting on the couch all day. It looks like comfort food, scrolling TikTok, resenting people who are doing better than you, and leaving negative comments on social media because you're pissed off at the world and you're trying to bring everyone down to where you are. Getting better though, now that's hard. It means facing your weaknesses. It means getting uncomfortable. It means showing up to the gym when you don't feel like it. Reading books instead of binge watching on Netflix. It means upgrading your wardrobe, learning to speak with confidence, standing up straight, and finally respecting yourself again. Here's the thing though, one of those feels good in the moment, but leaves you empty long term. The other one feels hard in the moment, but makes your life better later. So choose your hard. So look, if you're over 40 and you feel like your best years are behind you, I'm gonna hit you with the hard truth. You're flat wrong, and I'm living proof. You're not late, man. You just stop moving and you stop trying. Now, sure, your metabolism might be slower at this age, but your drive and your resilience is still in there somewhere, man. I know it is. Go find it. I'm telling you, man, the beautiful thing about this age, and for the record, I'm 56, you now have perspective. You've made mistakes, just like I have. You've learned some lessons, and now you have the opportunity to make your second half of life better than your first. So what if you're 40, 50, or even 60? You still have time. You still have time to rebuild. You have time to rebrand and come out the other side a much better man. But you have to stop pretending that it's too late just because things get hard. So let me tell you something. Here's what happens when you reject that loser mentality and commit to getting better. You feel pride again as a man. You become more attractive, not just to women, but to yourself and to new opportunities. People respect you. You look better, you feel better, and you just move through life better. But most importantly, you start trusting yourself again. One of the greatest feelings is looking in the mirror knowing that you're trying, really trying. Even if it's not perfect or even if the change is slow, progress beats perfection every time. I have wanted this from day one over 10 years ago when I started this channel. I want the best for each and every one of you. So hear me when I say this. If you've given up, start again. If you're stuck, move. If you've been quiet, speak up. If you've been invisible, get out of the shadows. You know this as well as I do. Life won't hand you anything, but it will respond if you show up for yourself and do the damn work. Don't be the man who dies with a full tank of gas. You've got more in you, I promise, and the work is worth it. And listen, I would really like a lot more guys to be able to see this, so please do me a huge favor and just hit that like button to help the algorithm show this around a little bit more. And also, feel free to leave me some comments with your thoughts. As always, my friends, thank you so much for watching, live well, and I'll see you in the next one.